Welcome back to Switchlight Garage, and today I'm still working on the Prelude, getting it ready for the road trip that I have planned ahead. Today I'm going to still be working on the front end lights. I'm going to be installing some LED bulbs and some LED headlight bulbs. I've actually never had any LED headlight bulbs. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about them, so I decided to just go ahead, try them out myself and see how I like them. I'll show you guys the visibility if we get any more compared to stock, and as well I'll show you the beams that come from the LED headlight bulbs compared to the stock ones. So hopefully this video can help you guys make some decisions if LED headlight bulbs are right for you. The LED headlight bulbs that I'm going with today are called Hikari. I was only able to find a few reviews on them, but I wasn't able to find any other reviews at any other bulbs that I was looking at. So this is the reason why I chose to go with these. Now let me show you guys what I'm working on right now, and as well I'll show you guys the headlight bulbs and the other bulbs that we'll be using today. So got the Prelude here and the bumper taken off, left headlight taken out. That's the one I'm working on right now. This one looks amazing. And on the last video, if you guys didn't catch that, I put on the cleaned up headlights on here. I didn't change out the bulbs or anything. Also changed out the turn signals. Well, I didn't change them out, but I cleaned them up. Looking nice and brand new, nice and clear. Alright, so here's the headlight. Just fixed it up, re-welded. It's a whole lot better now. It had cracked previously. This tab, it had cracked all around there again. And it's because I didn't weld it that good. I didn't get full penetration in the plastic, and it was just the outer plastic that looked like it was welded up. So got that all fixed up so they could be properly aimed and adjusted. Won't have any more problems with that. Still a little bit of moisture from yesterday because that's when I made the other video. Since I have this one off, I'm going to show you guys how to install the LED headlight bulb. Now, to be honest, this is my first time installing LED headlight bulbs. I've done other LEDs, but I've had HIDs previously. Bulbs I'm going with for the headlights, I'm going with Hikari because that's the one I could find the most reviews on, and you know, everyone seems to be pretty positive about them. We'll see how these are. I'm gonna go ahead and open them up real quick. Comes with the manual. Should be pretty self-explanatory on there. There's the bulbs right there. Has an adapter on it, and then it should just slide in to the headlight. And of course you got your little, I know they don't call this a ballast, but basically it is a ballast. And then this should just slide into the original socket. Other place I buy all my LEDs from, other than the headlight bulb, well, they had the headlight as well, but I couldn't find any good reviews, or any reviews in that matter. But place I always shop with, always buy my LEDs, quality LEDs, and I'm not sponsored or anything by them. Super bright LEDs. Now there's the little 168 bulb that's for your parking light. So I bought a few different colors to play around with. I got amber. I actually might throw that into the bumper, into the little corner light in the bumper. I got ultraviolet UV light, basically a black light. I got cool white, and then I also have natural white. So we'll play around with those, take a look. Now for the turn signals as well, I got some bulbs in here. There's the part number. There's the LED right there. And you guys could just go onto their site, put in your make, model of the car, and then they'll pull up bulbs for you, so you don't have to look up the numbers. And then as well, since some cars have you know, problems running LEDs, you get hyper flash with the turn signals, a relay for that, so that won't happen. There's the relay, and so hopefully this one should fit right into the car and we shouldn't have any hyper flash issues. But let's get started on the headlight and let's install the headlight bulb. Alright, so this is going to be for the low beam. Low beam is the one on the top. Pull off the cover, get that bulb out, just press on the little metal wire and get it out. There's the bulb right there. And now there's an adapter here So they said the adapter should go in first, so we're going to see how this fits. So this is my best guess, to be honest, with the adapter sitting in the actual rubber. So this is how I have it, which is the best way so far, and I'm guessing this is the only way. That's what it's looking like. Now on the instructions it says that the adapter could fit into here, which the adapter is too small to fit into there and lock in. So I'm going to be installing it and using it like this. So not great starting off, just because not getting perfect fitment as it's saying it should. So don't matter. Hopefully results will outweigh the fitment issue here. Alright, for the little parking light, for the little 168, I'm going to take it out, just take off this bulb, and I'm going to be putting in the cool white LED. And like I said, we're going to play around with them, just see what looks the best on the car, and I'll just have whatever left over for a future project. Just going to sit in there like that, reinstall it. Alright, just like that, and we're leaving the high beam as the regular halogen, and so it's good for now. Now let's go ahead and install the headlight back again. Now for as the plug, it's going to be like that with just the wires. It's going to be just like this, the plug in there, and the red connected to the red wire, and the black connected to the black. This is out in complete sunlight, and with the headlight on, here's the original one, original bulb in there, original parking light as well, and here's the LED. You can see the parking light bulb in there, and you can see the low beam as well. You could hardly even hear the motor running, well, the fan running on the bulb. Very quiet. But in complete sunlight, these bulbs are looking pretty bright. We'll see how they perform at night. Now I'm actually going to leave one half just on regular bulbs as well as the turn signal, and the other half on all LEDs, and we'll see how that looks at night. But let's go ahead and finish up the turn signals on the bumper. As well, I'm going to be changing out the little amber light for the side of the bumper here. Alright, so bumper is all together, got all the LEDs in there, the amber turn signal, LED headlight with the parking light. And then we take a look over here, OEM light, or halogen I should say, turn signal, and then the little amber light. So I actually tried to put on the relay for the hazard lights so they wouldn't get the hyper flash, and my relay is actually a 4-pin and the one I bought is a 3-pin. So I'm gonna have to get the resistors for the turn signals so I won't get that hyper flash. As of right now, I'm gonna have the hyper flash. That's just until I order the right resistors. Take a look at that difference. And we go all the way back. You can see it all on the wall. Now I do have a higher beam on the left one with the LED. I had to fix that one, but now it works. But side by side comparison. Okay, both LEDs installed. There's the beams. Okay, there we have it. It goes a little farther than it shows on camera, and so it's not bad at all. Now that I see these lights from far away, they are very bright. As for the fan noise, only if you really get close to the hood you could hear the fans, but they're not loud at all. Not even an issue here. So on the camera, right side is cool white, left side is natural white. I don't know. They both look pretty good, but the cool white goes more with the LED. Cool white compared with the UV light looks pretty dope, to be honest, but possibly something to get pulled over for. Of course, lit up by itself. Take a look how it looks with the headlight on. Slightly noticeable from head on. I don't know if you guys could see that. Possible reason to get pulled over though. Cool white to the amber. That one looks so clean. Looks very clean. Alright, so hood down. Cool white, natural white, amber, ultraviolet. They all look really nice. See with the headlights on. But for now, I'm gonna have to do the cool white. I'm gonna stick an amber in the corner, bumper corner, and finish putting the amber in the turn signal. LED corners, LED headlight, LED parking light, and the turn signals. Very bright. I really love the amber. Really love that. And the headlights look up to date instead of the yellow halogen bulbs. Gives the car a whole new look at night. Alright, and here's from the inner view. Now I do have a slight 80% tint. It's like a bluish tint on my windshield. Slight bit of a difference you can see there. But that's my view. I could see a little bit farther than what you guys are seeing there, but for the most part, there's a little bit of beam on the side of the building here. Spreads a little bit outer as well. So you just changed the LED and now you're having hyperflash issues. So I'm going to show you how to go ahead and fix that, such as this one right here. Now going to need to take off the bumper to get to the wires of the turn signal. In my case, it's just a regular ground and a power wire that sends the signal. And I know in some other turn signals they have a dual filament, so they'll have 3 wires, but you have to find the ground and the signal wire for the turn signal. But in my case, pretty easy, and already stripped back some of the insulation so I could go ahead and solder the resistors as well. On this side already stripped back. But here's the resistors I'm using from super bright LEDs again. There it is right there. You just solder one end to the other end, and should be pretty self-explanatory. So the resistor is soldered in the wires. I already checked on the turn signal, and you know, it blinks normally, no more hyper flash. Now we got to cover up these wires and then find a placement mount for this resistor. These get pretty hot real quick, so you want to mount it on metal. You don't want to just like 3M double sticky sided. But I don't want to drill anywhere onto the actual car, so I'm gonna place it right underneath here on the bumper support and just place it right up underneath there, and so it'll be tucked up out of the way, no holes drilled into the actual car, just the reinforcement. Alright, there it is, all taped up. Now you can use these little clips that they supply. You know, it works just as well, but I choose to solder it. You know, if you want the best possible connection, it would to be solder it, you know. Plus it looks a whole lot cleaner. But if you don't have the ability to solder, just go ahead and use these, no problem with it. No one's going to see it. So perfect. I thought I was going to need another screw in there, but this one is holding on very tight. Looks very nice, out of the way. You don't even see it unless you come way down here. For final beam pattern, this is what we have. You can see the beam is I don't know, it's just different. It's not that there's not a beam, it's just more spread out. I wouldn't say scattered, because scattered really makes it sound like really all over the place. But I mean, it still has its own beam. This is the mid mark of the headlights, which is right here. So that's the mid mark. You can see, since these are kind of spread out, for the most part it's underneath, and these little streaks coming out are going to be above. And I've been driving with it like that, and I haven't been blinding anyone or, you know, going into anyone's windows that I could tell. And as well on this side, got the mid mark about right here, and you got that streak going out. Okay, so we're about 25 feet away, and you can see the mid mark over there, and where the beams are hitting, about right below it, and these streaks going above it. But for the most part, driving with them is not a problem. I do wish that the beam would come a bit closer, but I'm pretty sure this is coming from the housing, because it has that reflector, the crown of the reflector, and so that's why you're not getting a closer beam. And you have like the little circles that come from that reflector crown. Okay, and here we are. You can see how far it reaches. You can see it reflecting off the walls here, reflecting out to the side. I did have to bring the beams down a bit, and also I had to bring the driver's side to come out a little bit to the left, and I had to get the passenger side to come in to the left because it was really out to the right. And so this is more of a concentrated area, and then it goes straight forward. And here's a look from the inside. Since I have tint on my front windshield, let me show you how it looks from the outside.
Chuki beat.
Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Now it's been about a week since I've installed these bulbs, and I've driven around with them a couple times at night, and to be honest, it's not bad at all. Now I do wish that the beam could be a bit more focused, but at night it really shines up everything in front of me and I don't really have any problem seeing. It's very sufficient, so it's not really a problem here with me. These bulbs definitely outshine the halogen bulbs. They give a lot more light, a lot more visibility, and as long as you have them properly adjusted, I think any other LED headlight bulb would work the same as well. On the reviews, I see a lot of people are having problems just because they're not adjusting their headlight bulbs. So make sure to properly adjust them, and also so you won't get pulled over and blind other drivers. But as always, if you guys have any questions, drop them right below. Give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Subscribe to my channel as well. And as always guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Alright? Thank you.